Good morning. We are coming to you from inside our 2022 New Camp Cirrus 820 truck camper. That's a mouthful. And we're on our way to swap out our air conditioner. We're meeting up with some friends and we've rented a scissor lift and we're going to be changing our Dometic air conditioner that came standard in this camper. One of the big reasons is, well, let's just demonstrate.
The biggest reason.
Yeah. I'm going to play a quick video and Dave's going to turn the air conditioner on and you can see how loud it is. You can't even hear yourself thinking here with that thing on. Okay.
Ready?
Ready. Off we go. It's loud. I have the volume all the way up on this. And I have to shout.
If it's really hot, you'll deal with it, but...
You won't be watching anything and you won't be talking. You'll just be sitting in here under the cool.
Nice and cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll turn off.
Okay. So as you can see, it's very, very loud.
And I was on low at first and then high, and there's not a lot of difference between low and high as far as how loud it is.
Yeah.
But another reason is this one doesn't have a thermostat. It's either on or off. So if we want to go for a hike and Pistol's going to take a nap and it's just that borderline where you want to have the AC on, it doesn't turn off. So if you're got, you know, she'll freeze to death.
We've come back and she's been shivering under the air of the air conditioner.
Yeah.
So we don't do that very often at all. Yeah, so...
We're going with some friends of ours in New York. They installed the Rec Pro. I think it's the 9.5.
Yeah.
And there's different levels of the Rec Pro. And took me in their camper and turned it on. It was like, it was about the same decibel level as like a Fantastic Fan, if I remember right. It was pretty quiet. They watch TV, they sleep with it on, and it's right above, they have a van, so it's right above their head. So I was really impressed with that. And there's a couple different options out there, but just some people I know personally that went with the Rec Pro really liked it. So
we're going to give it a shot.
That's what we've got it ordered. It's our friend's house. We're heading there now, and I'm still yelling.
I know, I am too.
That's how it is when we have the air conditioner on. We're yelling at each other after we turn it off.
Yeah.
So anyway, we just instead of giving you high-tech decibel meters, just low-tech.
This is real world stuff.
This is what it sounds like.
This is what we deal with, and we just want you to know kind of why we're doing this. So I'll show you this AC, and then once we get to the new AC, we'll show you what that's about. I have no idea what the interface inside is going to look like or anything. The shroud itself might be a different size, so we might have to adjust whatever they got going on underneath this one. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Let's get to it. Well, we got the lift sitting outside. We are ready to take our AC off. And
so the first step, you have to take this inside piece off. And to do that, you just grab right here and here and go. Like
I don't think that's
Actually,
right.
I got a little carried away yesterday before I even was filming, and I took the cover off. So all I did was there's you can see where there's little
screw holes.
Phillip screws, six or eight of them in there. And
I can see in the ceiling too where they were.
Yeah.
And we'll see if the new inside shroud covers some of those. I think some things.
It's a little shorter.
Is it?
It's a little shorter, so these might. We can fill it up with some.
Yeah, just put putty on them.
Sure. I'm
okay.
not worried about it.
So we got the shroud off, and so next we have to just work from the inside out. We have to take this inside part out.
Take some bolts off. That's what connects the outer part to this inner part. And then we got to disconnect some wiring.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure our inverter's off, which it's not.
Okay.
So we turn the inverter off.
Yes, make sure our power is off. So yes, our old air conditioner we're removing is a Dometic, and the new one we are going to be installing is a Rec Pro.
By Houghton.
Houghton?
Houghton.
Okay.
Yep.
And which model of the Rec Pro?
It's the Rec Pro 9.5, the smaller one.
And this actually saves us some weight.
It's about 30 pounds lighter, I think,
than the one we currently have. Okay.
Yep. A little more efficient, not quite as powerful, but we don't need a lot of power. I'd rather have a little power savings because we're in such a small space. We don't need a ton of air
turbo AC.
Right.
Okay.
Just enough. But it's the main reason it's just so quiet. And this one doesn't have a thermostat. It's either on or off. So the new one's got a thermostat, which is going to be so amazing. After 7.5 years in 3 different RVs, and not one of them had a thermostat.
Yeah.
How silly is that?
This is going to be great. Okay, so next step, remove this inner piece here.
Yep, and we're being helped by our good friend Cameron, and he is kind of jack of all trades and super handy, and we're at his house, and he's got a lift, and we're going to do it.
We're going to do it, okay.
Okay, luckily Cameron has every tool we could ever possibly need.
Okay.
And these are going to be long bolts.
Yeah. Coming right out. That's nice. Okay. You aren't kidding, those are long bolts.
Remember when we installed the Vagabond Band air conditioner?
I don't.
We did it by hand, and then didn't have this.
I mean, I know we did it, but I don't remember actually.
Oh, I guess I gotta take off the little...
Okay, what has to come out? Oh, the little ducting.
The ducting.
Thing.
That looks like a little Phillips.
Okay. Okay. We're making progress. I don't know what it means, but things are happening.
This is just a screwdriver and popping these 2 things out.
Okay, and what's the goal of getting inside there? We need the
So we
wires.
can disconnect the wires.
Okay.
Showing what?
Nothing changed. 1165.
That's it.
Boom.
No, don't do that.
You gotta do that.
Jokes, these guys.
Very good.
See how nice this is going to be? It's just a flat piece of metal around there.
So we just need to pop this doohickey out of that thing right
I
there.
already loosened that up.
In case you need it. There you go.
So I don't really like the fact that this wire is actually not cut through, but sitting right there.
It's rubbing on that. So we need to protect that while we're in here.
Cameron's going to solve the problem for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that.
Cool. I think it's just sitting up there.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
It's just the Dometic like this, and this is just held up. There's a certain torque, specific torque for the screws that pull and compress that foam enough that makes it watertight. This model doesn't have any caulking type material in there or anything. It's just, I can lift this air conditioner.
Yeah, I see that now. It's good. Oh, yep. Okay, so we just put a little
Shrink tape,
and now we gotta shrink it.
Oh, you put a second piece on there.
Okay, so we're also gonna put this kind of homemade grommet in there.
Just cut it.
Added insurance. There you go.
All good?
Beauty.
Good.
Gonna taxi right to the top. Whee! Oh, this is fun. Okay, so you got to put this little frame in. This black frame.
So we're just marking around it, so now we know where it's going to sit exactly. We can put the caulking on there, push this down, and it's in the right spot.
I had one job, and that was to prevent the drips of Dicor from coming down. And I stepped away for 1 second, you guys. It was 1 second. It looked fine, and I came back, and yeah, this is a sacrificial curtain cushion cover now, because this is
for the cover?
Sticky stuff. It's not coming off, but so far I've screwed up my.
There's a cushion for the cover.
Oh, cover for the cushion. Okay. Anyway, I've had one job so far and I've failed miserably. So the next step, since I got this frame in, is to actually get the new air conditioner up on the roof and placed on top of that frame. And I think I have to remain down here so I can tell them when it's lined up with the holes in all four corners. So that's the next mission.
Yeah, Irene?
Yeah, I'm here behind you.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to set it down on the back.
Okay.
And have it raised up, because we're going to kind of line this up.
Yep.
Have you get inside and then kind of hover over here and see if you can't get us guided to where it's going to sit down right in the right spot.
Okay, and I'm going to know this because...
It should be obvious, I think.
I think that you'll see the 4 bolts.
Okay, and they'll line up with the holes.
That's where our goal would be.
Okay, so right now I'm going to get inside. Right?
Let me see what it looks like down here.
Yeah.
You're going to see, hopefully, these 4 nuts.
Okay,
And so the
okay.
nuts are gold,
Okay.
coming right down to these 4 holes that you're going to see from inside there.
Okay, well, let's get down there and see if I can't see
It's going to
something.
be so obvious to you.
This is my second job. Let's not screw it up, okay? Okay, give me a second. Oh, here it comes. Okay. You need to go towards the back more. A little bit more. Okay. Looking pretty good.
Left to right?
I can't tell yet because you're too high on the high side. Nope. Sorry. Go to my right. Down. And now go to left. Down. Now that looks pretty good.
Use driver or passenger, maybe.
Okay. Passenger. Move a little. Yep. And then pull it forward a little. Yep. That looks good. Whoa. Went too far. Go back. Passenger. 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 That looks pretty good.
All 4 of them?
I can't see on the driver's side. It's up so high in the front. But
I'm gonna go down.
I'm coming down.
yeah, probably a good idea.
Passenger.
Okay.
Down a hair.
I needed a supervisor, apparently.
Right there, inside that.
It wasn't working out.
Inside, you had your hand on it, I believe.
But we got 2 bolts lined up, holes lined up, and Dave's gonna grab the bolts and then bolt those in, and then we can line the other 2 up.
Oh, just to kind of get it in position.
I see. Yeah.
Yep.
Retractable.
How weird is that?
Look at that. So
That's
that plugs into that when we get it in there.
All
So
right.
that holds that in position, so when you put the cover on, it's right here.
Okay, there you go. So maybe we can just tuck the 120 volt wires up there and just make clearance for that little plug to pop down. There we go.
Okay, what's that? Show that again. That's kind of interesting.
I could just do this all day.
It's on like a zippy dog leash.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So in between this and that, there is another piece that has to go up with the bolts.
Engages with the plenum mounting bracket. The duct connects with the bracket with 4 catches that will clicks when secure.
It's weird they want
already
to
in there.
after. It's like I never heard it click though.
That one
It
went
kind
in.
of click. I felt one over here.
You did?
Yeah.
This one's clicked in.
Okay.
It went in on its own.
That was a dull thud, so we could have missed that for sure.
Here and here will click into these thingamajiggers right there.
Right. So this is for the controller.
Yeah.
That's why it was on this retractable thing.
Okay.
So now you can connect it to this.
You just zip it out.
How about I hold it and you do the connections?
And then yellow, yellow. That's connected, and then you push it up. Now, we're going to line up those. How do we do that, I wonder?
Maybe take a further step back because then you could see how this whole thing goes. Oh. Okay, this is it. Don't get scared. We got our inverter on. The new AC is going on now. I hear it.
Look at it, says 70 on there. It's set at 70.
Oh my
You
gosh.
see that?
No. Oh. Look at this. Can you see it? I might not be able to see it on screen, but it says 70 degrees right here. It works!
You hear me talking?
I can totally hear you talking.
It's so quiet.
This is just like a fan. Similar to a Fantastic Fan or something. So Cam came handy with this decibel reader, but we don't have a reading on our last AC. But this one's running about 55, 60.
Okay, that's on high.
Okay. High 60, 65. Wow.
It doesn't even compare.
I could definitely just hang out down here. So we turned the AC off and we turned our fan on, and it actually is
Here.
noisier. It's like 65 to 70 decibels.
What was this one?
On high, it was like 60, 65.
Wow.
But on the lower settings, it was
That
like
was
50,
70
55.
now. Let's just
Well,
talk.
because we're talking. Yeah, so our fan, I mean, it is audibly louder, so. Crazy. Okay, this is going to be the real test, the real world test. Truly scientific. We're going to play the same video that we played at the beginning
Same volume.
with our Dometic. Yes, I'll turn it all the way up. I had it all the way up. And we're going to compare how that goes from the Dometic to the new Rec Pro. So You get up there and start that.
I
And
don't get up there. I'll start that.
Oh, we have remote control. This is crazy. Now, there is a lot still that we have to learn about this unit. So,
you want to start that first?
Yeah, I'll start this and then you get going.
Slow video.
Yeah. Okay.
And now I gotta switch it to off we go. Air conditioner. Okay, AC's on.
Is that on high?
What are you eating?
Low.
That's low. Okay. So, this is loud.
Still up.
I don't have to shout.
No.
And that's like a
This
fan,
is our view.
basically.
Yeah, that's like a fan.
I'm having to shout over that. Because it's loud.
Yeah, maybe I can turn this down now. Turn it
Yeah.
down. Okay.
I'll turn that up to high. And I'll restart this.
Okay, that's on high.
Wait, what?
That's on high.
That didn't even go up in volume. I
A
didn't
little
hear
bit.
it.
Not
Did it?
much.
Okay. I turned this back on all the way. It's loud. I have the volume all the way up on this. And I have to shout.
Off we go.
Off we go. Nice beer. Yeah, it's still too loud. This is awesome.
Wow, this is
Okay, I'm
really
turning it
good.
off. We're on battery and we've been out unplugged for 2-3 days now.
Yeah, so as we get going, we will be testing. Like you said, we are running this off our battery right now. No problem. But we'll kind of get dialed in how long we can run it. And it's great it has a thermostat now, so it can come on and off and not just continually run. That'll be another bonus.
Okay, this takes a second.
Yeah, it's got to cycle off. Got it off now. I feel like I'm shouting because I was still shouting over that and not over that. We do know it's more efficient than the last.
Yeah.
And it has a dehumidifier,
Mm-hmm.
which is great, and then just a fan mode,
Yep.
which we'd probably use too.
Yep. The one Cam installed actually has a heat pump on it, so they have different options. This was just the small.
Yeah, and I do like, and I think we mentioned it saves us 2.5 inches up top. Like
Yeah.
it lowers us.
Mm-hmm.
So our high point now is our Starlink antenna.
Which I was trying to figure out a way to mount it lower, and while I was up there with Cameron, he said I can just weld you up some brackets real quick. So he welded up some brackets that I have to get some different bolts for. When I install it, it's going to lower my Starlink antenna bracket several inches. So once again, the AC will be the highest point, and our overall height from the ground to the top of the air conditioner is 11 feet 6.
Okay.
With our van with the kayak on the top, we were about 10.6, 10.8. So
Just a foot taller.
yeah, but I expected the height to be more of a problem than it was, but it's not been an issue.
Yeah,
so
it's
far,
not
so.
really been an issue.
Anyway, so we got to really thank Cameron and Lori for all the hospitality and help, and
Oh my gosh, yeah, we got a lot done.
and they took us to 2 barns.
They did. We did kind of a back road Tennessee barn tour. First night we went to barbecue.
Smoking F.
Middle of nowhere. When I say that, I mean it. And there were no signs for this restaurant at all. We just kept going down winding road and winding road, and we ended up this giant barn.
Huge stage. I think it was it Friday night?
Yeah.
We left when the band started because we'd already eaten, but the people who started it are from Texas, and we've eaten Texas barbecue several times, and it's hard to beat Texas barbecue. I'm sure in the comments someone let me know where it's better. But in our opinion, so far, Texas barbecue has been the best we've had, and this was Texas barbecue at its best.
This is the best brisket I've ever
Oh
had.
yeah, it was
The
phenomenal.
crust they got on that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So the next night they took us to a different barn, which is a music venue called The Station, and it's very small. I don't know. It sells out, and it's very small. What?
50, 75 people
50,
maybe.
70 people. I don't know. There's not a lot.
Yeah.
And both barns, were bring your own beer or bring your own beverage, whatever you want.
Yeah.
But it was a couple, the young Fables. Great music. But apparently this place, the station, they have all these Nashville musicians come and play there because it's the acoustics and love it. It's a very good environment. But yeah, it was just some local people having fun inside a barn. It was a great time. So thanks, Cameron, Lori, and the good food we had at your house also. So
yes.
Anyway, we're gonna get on down the road.
We've got to get on down the road, but they did send us away from their house with two pair of eclipse glasses. So in the next video, you shall see if we come across the eclipse or not, or what that's like. For now, we are just headed down the road. We'll see you down there. Carry on.
Carry on.
Thanks for watching.
And a very special thank you to our patrons for supporting our channel. Join us over on Patreon for extra videos and more content. Check out our website or Amazon for our pistol book. Carry on.
Carry on.